Hi guys, welcome back. Just a quick update video for you. It's Friday night here and I've just gotten home from work, so I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on where we are with things. So I think in the last video I gave you a bit of an update about Cohen. He'd just finished his last slot of intravenous chemotherapy on the clinical trial. So he has had PET scans and CT scans to see where the tumours in his lungs are at and to make sure that there was no other tumours that had popped up throughout his body. And at this stage there's no other tumours that have popped up, which is fantastic news. And it looks like, so they're saying they're 99% sure that the tumours in his lungs are stable, and they think that it's the clinical trial targeted tablet that is keeping them stable, which is awesome. We did have a slight setback in the healing of the wound on his leg. If you'd watched in one of my other videos, he had a surgery done on an abscess on his left leg where he had the tumour removed. And because of the intravenous chemo and the bloods dropping and all that sort of stuff, it has actually caused the wound to break down. And there's been a bit of the targeted therapy actually reduces cell reproduction, which is what's actually used to repair the body when it has a wound or anything like that. So that's inhibited the healing of the wound on his leg. So his oncologist, Cohen's oncologist, and his orthopedic surgeon decided the best course of action, because it's really important that we protect his leg at all costs, and stop him to reduce him getting any infections. They took him off the lenvatinib, so he was off the lenvatinib for 3 weeks. And his hair started to grow back, and he was feeling really good, and his legs started to heal really, really well. They were concerned about keeping him off it for any longer than the 3 weeks, so they actually put him back on it last week, and we've just been keeping an eye on his leg. Unfortunately, it does look like it has started to break down again slightly. But we're just going to see how it goes, because he is due to go in on the 25th of this month to have his central line taken out, which is awesome. And then because of that surgery, he needs to be off the lenvatinib for a period of time anyway. So we're just hoping that they coincide. So yeah, so that's medically, so everything's going along, you know, as well as can be expected. Little hiccups along the road, which is nothing that we're not used to. But we also made the decision as a family, because he doesn't have to have any more long hospital stays or planned hospital stays and that sort of thing. And we want to get him, his main wish when all this happened was, the one thing that he's wanted throughout this whole thing is to get to Japan. He's fascinated by Japan. He wants to get there really. Like, that's one of his dream things. So we're actually have decided that we're going to work towards getting him there, and one of the reasons, which is one of the main reasons for me going back to work, as well as for my mental health, going back to work is really important as well. So as I said in my Instagram post, if you follow me over there, you would have seen I actually started a new job on Monday. It was the first job I interviewed for. It's never happened to me before. It was actually quite amazing. But yeah, so I started a new job on Monday, and so far so good. And we'll just see how things go now that Cohen's back at school. There have been days where hasn't been too well and he's had to come home from school and that sort of thing, but we'll just play it by ear and just working towards everything we can towards the goal of getting him to Japan early next year. Yeah, just as per advice from his oncologist is to, you know, get him there while he's doing really well and while everything's stable. So that's what we are working towards. And I've also been working on the awareness candles and a whole other range of things that I have added to my C2 Aromatics website, which I'll link down in the description if you want to go have a look. Feel free. At this stage I'm trying to work out postage overseas is not cheap, especially for candles, and with everything in the way of the world at the moment, I'm just trying to work things out there. I'm looking at maybe doing some decals and beanies and that sort of thing, so that we can get that sort of stuff out there. But yeah, so we've got a lot happening in the next week, so I will give you another update as soon as we have more information, and I'm hoping to film another like crafty video hopefully over the weekend, so keep an eye out for that. And thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye.